Hey everyone, welcome back. We Rise are here. So this is it, the final day. This might come out a little later in the day. I'm not 100% sure, but it's only because I had other stuff to do. But this is it, the last one. We have 2 battles to do. We have this one, which only has assassins. So I have a makeshift caster team. I'm hoping that will pull through. I think for time reasons, you'll just see the best attempt. Whatever attempt is the winning one. That's the one you'll see. And then after that, we have to fight Avenger himself. So I'm pretty excited. I'm worried too. I might get totally punked on this, but regardless, let's get into it. The man was saved in the end. When he finally achieved his bloody revenge, he abandoned all the evil he built up. He regained once more the nobility that he thought he lost. His emotions, his love, his human goodness. The man's name, his name after he threw away the name of Count Monte Cristo, he became Edmond Dantes, the man who regained love, even after becoming a terrible avenger. As he threw aside his revenge and set out on a journey, they say you could see a foreign princess at his side. But now he is. I'm sure Senpai will wake up tomorrow. We can't let ourselves get down. We must stay strong. When Senpai wakes up, we can't be seen feeling sad. Yes, I think so. We need to be ready for Senpai to come back anytime. Where is the woman? Don't look confused. The woman. The one I call Mercedes. Is that the princess? Most likely. Where'd she go while I was gone? There's no place to go in Chateau d'Ilf. The Hall of Judgment, most likely. Seems like the best answer. Yes, that's the only part of this hell that you know. But the prison tower you've seen is only a small part of the whole that is Chateau d'Ilf. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's go. Get ready. The last Hall of Judgment has been prepared. Kill the 7th Lord. Do not hesitate. Do not be uncertain. There is only one path, anyways. You're very lucky. Not only that I'm personally at your side, but that you know not of most of the hells within this place. Something must love you very much. A rain of torches do not assault your senses. How do you know so much about this place? Because of what I am. This is different in several ways from the real Chateau d'Ilf. In many ways, it's closer to what I am. Never-ending grudge has altered its very essence. Well, whatever the reason, the only thing that assails you is the halls of judgment. Not that I envy you, but you walk a very different path than I do. Didn't you say it was prepared? No one's here. Let me tell you an old story. It'll help pass the time. No thanks. I'd love to smoke, but I suppose I'll do without it. It's a simple old story, but some say it's the greatest tale of revenge in the world has ever known. There was once a fool who lived by the sea. He was an honest man. He didn't know what the world was full of evil. That was how the man fell into a trap. He was falsely convicted and sent to Chateau d'Ilf. He spent 14 years in that hell. And when he escaped alive, he became an avenger. He threw aside all that was good in man and attained the cunning and power of a devil. In his wrath, the man put all he had into his revenge. One by one, he terrified and slew all those who had sent him to that hell. I can only still remember their faces. The shock when I told them my name. The despair when the evil deeds they forgot and came back to haunt them. That was true vengeance. Righteous revenge. Was that man you, Avenger? Don't be in such a hurry. Let your elders finish their stories. But that's most of what I have to say. The man achieved his revenge, but let the last one go. Some say he abandoned his wickedness. They say at the very end he regained his goodness. That he gained love. The man did indeed stop seeking revenge. He probably did regain the love he lost. He disappeared, along with the captive princess who had loved him. I've heard this story somewhere. I'm sure you have. A wicked author wrote it all down and became known throughout the world. The man's life became a story, or perhaps the story was his life. Whichever way it was, the story received unparalleled acclaim, and countless emotions turned into a myth of revenge. Once the man cried out for the god of vengeance, but sadly, in the end, he became the god himself. That man's place was carved into history, in the vengeful form that existed in the man's imagination. His soul became a heroic spirit, and when the king of mages tried to incinerate time itself, it became a very unique servant, an extra class. And that's you, isn't it, Avenger? In the end, I never did remember who I was. But I know you. I don't know why, but I know you. Are you the 7th? Hello. I changed my name, by the way. I changed it to Aoi, which is blue. I thought it was a cuter name for a female character. Hello. No, not you. The one in black. Move. I prefer not to kill women. You went all out on John. That's true. That was a ruler, a human fortress. In body and soul, she is far too sturdy to be a woman. Oh, that's kind of mean. John has a girly side. This tower is a wicked thing, and so are you, Avenger. You cannot be allowed to exist in this world. Oh, interesting. Another woman uttering the same words, eh? Mercedes, no. Woman who has lost herself and wanders. Would you deny me, here in Chateau d'Ilf? You are no weak woman. You are strong. Your strong soul rivals even that of a holy maiden. Show me what you really are, if I must not be allowed to exist. Reveal yourself, use your power to kill me. I still don't know why I am here, but there are those who will lend me strength. Oh, monsters. We will lend you strength, woman, wraith. We are a race who could not become heroic spirits. Wow, okay. A convergence of curses within Chateau d'Ilf? No. There's no hatred, no rage. Those are fragments of souls that admire you. Splendid. Even the dead love you, woman. You must have walked quite a path in life. Perhaps you are a famous heroic spirit. But a wraith without hatred is just a whisper in the wind. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to use whatever win I have. Right now I have a makeshift caster team. If I somehow manage to pull through, I'll just put that one in, because I think it'd be pretty impressive. Especially since I spent like the last 4 hours grinding just to get these casters at least to level 60. Okay, please don't hate me for that. Please don't. I just couldn't after being here for what is it, 5:52. I've been here for almost like 30 minutes. I just couldn't. I couldn't sit here and say, yeah, I'll do it again. I had to use the quartz. I didn't have to, but I just didn't want to go through the whole long struggle again. And really, I should have just did it anyway. You know, retry, because all I needed to do was switch Nero out for Shiki. But even then, I was just like, I don't want to go through all this. So let me just finish it now. 2 turns is better than, like, more than that. 29 turns? Quite some time. Either way, that was a makeshift team. I made it through. 1 quartz is a good enough deal for this. Oh, don't force yourself to move. Stay where you are, though I doubt you can move at all. Don't let it bother you. I've simply done what I felt I must. Did the race help me for the reason he said? Because of who I was in life? Am I supposed to be the Lord of the 7th Hall of Judgment, one of the obstacles set to slay you? For some reason, I lost that role, as well as my memories. I still can't remember, but I pray the light shines down upon your path. Die, die, leave nothing behind. Without hatred you are weak. True, you had an advantage over me. But your blade could not touch me, woman. It was far too kind. So it seems. I am not the real Mercedes, but I pray the light shines upon your path, Avenger. No, Edmond Dantes. And there goes Nightingale until the next story arc. How hilarious those were her last words. Me? Edmond? No, no. First the Holy Maiden, then her. I am not him. I am not Edmond Dantes. That's the name of the miserable innocent prisoner. The name of a man who was saved by a miraculous love. That is not me. I am Avenger, an eternal being of vengeance. The name of a human who died and lived as a man. How could it be worthy of me? Is that your true name? We're done talking. The Chateaudel's role will soon end. The 7 judgments have been destroyed. All that's left is go outside into the sunlight, but no human has escaped the Chateaudel, with one exception. It is the same even now that a million hatreds have reformed this place. Only one may leave. I figured this was coming. Very perceptive. No, I suppose it's to be expected. The one who remains shall be the new Abbe Fada. You or me. One of us will survive and one of us will die. Come, my temporary master, prepare yourself. Of course, I have no intention of dying. I was lucky enough to come back to this world. I will do as I please. I'll make you the second Abbe Faria and live. Your story will end. It's that simple. Let us end this. In the last act of the play, your soul shall truly die. But if you say you will continue, if you have not lost hope, then slay me. Fight me and save the world. Hold nothing back. Alright, so now we're finally done here. This is the last battle. I'm gonna just, if I lose, I think I'll just use the same quartz. Also, thanks to Elijah, by the way. I meant to say this earlier in the video. I didn't know you could actually switch to support slots. Wow, me playing for 250 days and I haven't known that information. How surprising. But it's because I assumed there was like other gachas where like the friend slot or the support slot was just like a locked thing. Like you always have to take them with you in like the initial thing. You know what I mean? So I just assumed that much without ever like asking or thinking about it. Fatal battle. Edmond Dantes has got a shit ton of health. This is gonna be a pain. So yeah, I switched it around. I don't think I'm gonna change it that much. In all reality, it's probably just going to be set to the 3rd slot after this battle again because there's no real reason for me to change it. Normally the support really makes up for losses my team can't cover, but in this case I just put the support at the end of the battle just in case Edmond ruins me over and I need that extra push. So anyway, we're going to jump straight into this one. Okay, to be honest, I didn't expect it to go this way. I really didn't. I didn't expect it to do that much damage. To be 100% honest, that was quite surprising on my end. Then again, I don't think my team isn't really based off like crits or anything like that. The craft essence has helped Noble Phantasm, but you know, these aren't characters that have the greatest Noble Phantasm growth. Of course, I'm going to use the same quartz. I didn't think he was going to do that much damage. And starting over, it would just probably be a repeat over and over and over again. Alright, okay, so we're just going to go ahead and use the same quartz. Once we get around to Heracles again, then it should be a good game. So we're just going to blast some Noble Phantasms, and that's about it. We're going to end it there. I know what I'm going to do from now on. I mean, I've been grinding. It's just I don't have 100% a lot of time to work on this. So I try to spend my nights doing some oops, wrong one. Doing some gaining of XP cards and stuff like that. That's what at least I try to do. But yeah, it can go pretty wrong sometimes. You know what? No. 1, 2, 3. Alright, back to fast forward. Alright, and that's it. Now, I don't know if it's 100% accurate for me to say this is crazy hard and impossible. It's not. I understand where my weaknesses fall. And that's definitely where I need to build out not just a strong roster of 5 characters and pick the best supports for myself, but craft essences and stuff like that. Of course, I still need to level them pretty high. I tend to level up things I use most frequently, which would happen to be these are my most frequent characters I use the most. Nero being obviously the top. I want to grail her again. I just want to finish the next singularity before I do that, just in case there's like another character that just comes out of nowhere I want to grail again. Because I'm in no rush to grail characters. Tell me what you did to beat this battle. Did you use Anchors? Did you use command spells? What was your overall experience with this one and the previous one too, if you want? I feel like I know where I can improve compared to this. Like if you give me a second try with this one in like 2 months, I think I could beat him. Less difficulty than I did now. Obviously, I think it will still be hard since his Noble Phantasm just ruins people since it does that much damage. It literally one-shots anyone. And you know, that's something I felt was weird about this game. How Noble Phantasms can do that much damage to you, the character, when you don't have hundreds of health. So I always thought it was kind of weird. I understand the difficulty aspect of that, but still, to me, it was like maybe they should get buffed down, nerfed, whatever. For it doesn't kill me in one shot. Like you know, whatever. It's a minor gripe. It's not that big of a deal. Honestly, I can say I'm kind of frustrated. Kind of like. I'm sitting here thinking, I could have done better, but like, do I really want to sit here? What time is it? It's like 6. 6 a.m. in the morning. I can't do this anymore. So yeah, I have mixed feelings right now. I have really mixed feelings. And you know, I've only heard it gets harder. But I'll save my final thoughts about these challenge quests at the end of everything. Amazing. I see. You learned how I fight. Your time as my temporary master was well spent. This feels good. Indeed. I wanted to taste this once. To be like the one person who gave me guidance. The noble awhile. I can be a tiny light of hope to an innocent person who fell into a terrible trap. That's right. You understand me, master. I shall admit it. You have done me a favor by killing me. To have guided me to victory. You don't understand. Yes, I'm sure. I knew not of victory, even as I found my place in history as an avenger, because Edmond was saved at the end. I, the one who failed to taste victory and achieved his revenge, continued to exist. But you, I guided you to victory. You overcame the obstacles and escaped the prison tower. What an ending, filled with hope. I was without victory, and you allowed me to guide you, and earn that victory. You're so generous. We have won. Not even the King of Mages is all-powerful. So this was Solomon's. Fool, you may speak of the King of Mages, but do not use his name carelessly. His name has become a curse. Just saying it out loud is enough to place a curse on you. That is how you came to be in this hell. Wow, really? You stared in his eyes in London, did you not? That was enough for him. It's called evil eye. You were given a fatal poison then. He didn't let you go. He decided that you were already finished. But this was the result. Too bad, King of Mages. Your single whim, your single cunning trap has met its end here. That's what you get for choosing me, you fool. Walk forth. Keep struggling. You have been released from this prison of the soul. And he's gone. Senpai! Hey Mash, how you doing? I'm okay. Senpai, it looks like Senpai's awake. If I'm not dreaming, this means... Yeah, it looks like a full recovery. Really, it's amazing. Good morning. You were asleep for a long time. Do you have a headache? Senpai, good morning. I'm glad you're back. I'm so glad. Tadaima, Mash? Yes, welcome back, Senpai. Okay, with that we got the crystallized lore. Great, good stuff. Let's go ahead to summon. I know there's no more free summon tickets, but let's put one more into it, only because I feel like why not? And here we go. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Please be a servant. Hooray! 5-star? Nope, it's a caster. I don't think I can get any new casters. At least ones I haven't seen before. Alright, and that's it for the challenge event quest. This has been fun. Even though I'm not the best at it, this has been a fun experience for me. You know, making daily videos on this one thing. Because normally event quests, I'll just talk about it at the end of it, or just talk about it at the beginning, and mention it here and there. But it's been fun making a daily series. I guess series would be the best way to describe it. With this event quest. It's been hard, for sure, for me, but nonetheless, a great experience overall. And more challenges await us. I don't know if I'll do this ever again if something similar happens. I'll try to. I really want to know your guys' experience with this all. If you actually had beaten London and got into this. I know people who haven't beat London can't do this at all. So, again, it's a shame, but I don't think you guys are missing out 100%. It's besides just story stuff, which is easily you can easily find it on Google, YouTube, all that kind of stuff. Or even here, you can just watch it here, too. And was it 6 summon tickets? Which, I mean, counting rates, maybe is worth something, and maybe isn't worth something. It's all up to you, you know, how lucky you are. But with all that said and done, it's been good. I'll definitely see you guys for the next summon session. I really want to do another one pretty soon. I believe, Nightingale should be coming out pretty soon. That'll probably be the next summon session. I'm going to try to do some interludes in the meantime. Hopefully we get like at least a week of break. You know, maybe daily quests get half AP, something like that. We get that I can at least grind some more and get some more experience and rank up before the next singularity drops, or even the next event. I would like to have that at least. I can beat some interludes, by the way, and get some more sync quartz, because I definitely need a lot more. I finished everything in London, besides interludes. And with that, we're done. So again, leave comments. What did you think about the event quest in general? If you didn't participate in it, how do you feel about watching, you know, if you watch this series or watch anyone else do it, how do you feel about it in general, that kind of thing. After seeing now that there are singularity-based events, Are you going to try to rank up faster to get towards these kind of things so you can participate in them or not? Again, I don't think if I missed this one, it wouldn't have been a big deal to me at all. Well, the challenge is always appreciated. I'm a person who plays all smartphone games, all games really, and I don't try to chase meta. So I don't try to do like the best. So challenges normally aren't appealing to me. But this one has been a fun experience. So I'm glad it's at least changed my stance on like challenges. So be sure to rate the video, comment, and subscribe, especially if you're new here. I'll see you next time. Peace out.